What's up, Warriors of Jigoku? We're doing some Dynasty Warriors 9, and those armors are glitching the hell out behind Xiahou Yuan and Xiahou Yuan. What the hell? What is that? It looks disgusting. Anyway, we're doing the special duo thing again, and we're playing it with Xiahou Yuan, who I'm going to be playing as, and Xiahou Yuan. So I haven't really gotten deep into this at all with Xiahou Yuan, even though I do love the weapon. Mostly because I played a lot of it with Sun Jian before his DLC weapon came out. But we're going to be playing a little bit more of Xiahou Yuan because I do actually like playing as him, but for some reason, I think it's a matter of save data. It didn't go through. And this would be another duo right now, but something ended up happening and all that, and I'll be sure to rant about that in the video. But for now, instead of doing that, let's hop in here and get into some action with Xiahou Yuan and Xiahou Yuan. Alright guys, here we go. It's time to get some action. So yeah, apparently, I don't know what happened. Like, I think this is still the very first mission. I think this is the Yellow Turban Rebellion here. It most certainly is. I don't know why that... Like, I remember doing this with Xiahou Yuan already and beating this, but for some reason it didn't save, I guess? I don't know. Maybe I had a corrupted save or something when I did this. But, so yeah, originally, this was not meant to be Xiahou Yuan and Xiahou Yuan. In fact, they were probably my fifth option here. Fifth or fourth, I'll say. I'll try to be a little generous here. So, the first one, and I've ranted about this on my Discord already. If you haven't joined, by the way, link's in the description. But, I ended up ranting about this a little bit on my Discord, or at least saying the experience I went through, I guess I should say. Wow, Xiahou Yuan already leveled up and everything. And the thing is, the original one was going to be the Chaos Sisters. The Chaos Sisters were going to be the very next one I would do because I always mentioned I was going to do it. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely do the Chaos Sisters next. Problem is, I can't find them. Whenever I play as Da Qiao, and I went through every chapter with Xiao Qiao, and I could not find Xiao Qiao. Then I decided to change over to Xiao Qiao to look for Da Qiao. So I was like, screw it. I mean, they both technically have the same moveset. They both have fans. So I was like, forget it. It's not a big deal. So I went over to Xiao Qiao and see if I could find Da Qiao. Still couldn't find them. I looked in specifically the ones that were in where they were relevant in their stories. And then I also looked just anywhere else. I couldn't find them. For some reason, Koei Tecmo does not want the Chaos Sisters to be like a bodyguard duo or something. Like, I couldn't find them at all. I was struggling so hard. I guess we'll do this one. Like, I couldn't get it. Like, for some reason I couldn't do it. And then I decided to do another one. And this is... Yeah, well, I'll mention the one... No, wait. I'm trying to remember every single one I did, because this is throughout the weekend. And so I ended up doing another one. I guess it doesn't matter if I go in order or not. So then I decided to do Li Dian and Yue Jin. And so I chose Li Dian, and I was able to get Yue Jin right off the bat. No problems. So I was able to get him, and then I just saved him for later because it was late in the day, and I was like, I gotta have dinner and everything, so I won't record this for now. Oh, look, Siege's stuff. Okay. Oh my God! Jesus Christ! What the hell just happened? What the hell was that? I got creamed! My poor health! Thank God I synthesized my XP, one of my XP items, and it makes it so at least my health comes back every 2 seconds. Jesus Christ! I got obliterated! So aren't I like able to like order these archers or some crap? I'm assuming that's what this triangle is. Oh my God, I'm getting targeted at. Yep, I most certainly can. Oh, I can only reach so far though. How do I do it? Just square? Oh, so when I shoot the arrow, that's where they shoot. I like that. It's cool. Now, let's try to get this engineer captain over here. That's really dope, actually. I like that. So I'm assuming... Oh, for God's sake, leave me alone. So I'm assuming our engineers and stuff are just going to do their own thing. I'm assuming, at least. Okay, so yeah, sorry, I'm off track now. That's really dope, though. Sorry, I got absolutely bodied there by a bunch of archers. But, sorry if I also, like, just deafen some of you when I scream. That was genuine fear, by the way. And also a lot of laughter. Okay, so yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah, with the bodyguard thing again. So I was going in with LightyTheNube, and like I said, I got Yuan right off the bat. No problem at all. So I decided it was late in the day, and I was going to just do it another day. Like, do it another day or maybe later that night. So I decided just do it the next day. So I ended up saving immediately, so I made sure I had Yuan with me, and all was fine. All was well. And then, this isn't really the bodyguard system being flawed here. This is the game just being the game. So, you all know how I am with this game. I don't hate it for the sake of, like, the same weapons and all that stuff. I hate it for when they have really stupid bugs and glitches. So, the problem was, when I started it back up, Yuan was still there, and I was going to go into battle and then start it up. And now, bear in mind, sorry, I was pausing to, like, start doing hand motions that you can't even see. But, so bear in mind, already had Yuan, and I'm aware of the thing where, like, if you have the base NPC around, so, like, for instance, we might not see Xiahou Yuan in a few minutes if we do a mission involving Xiahou Yuan, because it's just going to go with the main NPC one instead of my bodyguard one. So I was making sure that I started off in a battle completely far away. Look at Xiahou Yuan, already level 20, by the way. But, so I made sure to do that and then start the video. But as I teleported to, like, the closest mission, and I didn't hit record yet, thankfully, Yuan just vanished on me. I went to, like, I was like, you know what, just in case, I'll see and, like, go across the map. So I went all the way down south to where they had no involvement with one another. And for some reason, he was still gone. And then I decided to check and see, like, well, do I still have him as a bodyguard? So I went to see if I could check his equipment. I can. So I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. So I decided, you know what, easy fix. I'll just go and, I'll register someone else as my bodyguard for now, so he gets unregistered, and then invite him back to the house, and then do it. And that's exactly what I did. So what I ended up doing, I ended up inviting Xiahou Yuan, actually. And then I made him my bodyguard, and then I instantly invited Yuan back in, which was easy. No problem there. No problems at all. He ended up showing up and everything. The thing that ended up irking me was the fact that I could not get this man as a bodyguard. It didn't give me the option. There was no triangle to say, hey, enlist this guy as your bodyguard. Couldn't do it. It's like this series is not meant to be or something. Then I tried to do Xiahou Ba and Xiahou Yuan, where they were both relevant. It was in the Battle of Mount Dingjun. Couldn't invite Xiahou Yuan to the battle, unfortunately. But I feel like that's probably due to the fact that he dies in that battle or something. But still, like, that's dumb. And then I tried to do even Lu Lingqi and Lu Bu. I couldn't do that one either. I couldn't even do that battle. Or I couldn't even do that duo. It's like, I want to make this an actual cool series, but, like, Koei Tecmo is, like shafting me with this, with the way they did this bodyguard system. It's stupid. The way I wish that they did it was like how they did in the old games, where it doesn't matter where they're, like, relevant in the storyline or anything. Just let them be available. Always. Let everyone be available to at least invite to our house. Doesn't matter what time of the chapter or timeline, just let us do that. And obviously this is just coming from me, who is someone who just wants to do these kinds of videos. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do fun videos to, like, show off their game and show off the cool updates that they've been doing. But I guess Koei Tecmo doesn't want me to do that. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll just give this game a lot of crap. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, it's ridiculous. Not only did it mess up due to, like, because I have to find them in a specific area, or just not at all if you're the Xiahou sisters. Because I just did one try with, I just tried one time with, like, Lu Bu and Lu Lingqi. I was like, alright, screw it, I'm just gonna go. And then I just decided to do Xiahou Yuan and Xiahou Yuan. And that's what I'm doing. Besides, I don't mind playing as Xiahou Yuan, because I actually like playing as him. I love this weapon. But it's like, it's crazy. You can't even, like, really flesh out this bodyguard system because you have to get, like, only the people that are relevant in that part of the timeline. It's crazy. Like, why is that a feature? I really hope they end up updating and fixing that as well. Like, if you're just as annoyed with this as I am, sure, leave it in the comments. Or hell, even clip this part of the video and share it with Koei Tecmo. I don't even care. They can throw shade at me. I don't care. Me personally, I love the bodyguard system. Be sure to put that in if you do. But it's just stupid how they decided, oh, well, this is how you're going to get the bodyguards. And you can only get a certain amount of bodyguards. Well, not like a certain amount, I'm sorry. Like, you can only get a specific person in this part of the timeline. Like, in the other games, that was never an issue. In this one, they're like, oh, well, we're going to make that an issue for you. Like, why? That's not good. You don't want to do that. Like, they always, like, do, like, one step forward for me, and then they go 2 steps back. Like, that's how I feel with this game. Like, they do good things, and then they end up making it still bad with their glitches and their decision-making and everything with this game. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not, like, shafting Koei Tecmo in general. I'm just shafting this game, which kind of deserves it right now, because they got me fumed this weekend with that. So I like at least doing this kind of videos and stuff, and I don't really play this game that much. I even dropped, like, playing the DLC scenarios for now, just because I was getting kind of burnt out of the game already. But I was like, I at least do want to do a duo video because I like doing these. And so I was going to do it. And the game itself was like, nah, you're not doing that. I was like, all right, well, reason why I take a break from this game so often. And it really is. That's really the reason why I take a break from this game. Because, like, all these, like, crazy, like, things that just make it so, like, I shouldn't be playing this game. So, in my opinion, I hope they just allow it in the future to where, regardless of where they are relevant in the timeline or whether they're playable in this part of the timeline or anything, or they're alive or whatever, just let them always be available to at least invite to the house. They don't have to be available, like, in the middle of town or anything. But at least make them available in the middle of to invite to your home. That way you can make them a bodyguard, regardless of, like I said, regardless of where they're relevant in the timeline. Like, I just find that incredibly irritating. That's my biggest gripe with the bodyguard system. Like, you want to do special duos and stuff, and you can't even do that. And then I was watching someone else's stream, and they couldn't even invite someone to be a bodyguard. It's like, why is this a thing if we can't even enjoy it? Ugh, it's just insane. It's really crazy. So I ended up doing another video as well. Well, I did plan another video, and I was in the middle of doing it. And it was pretty much what I'm ranting about right now, but at the same time, I was in such a sour mood. And this is the day after I recorded that video. I'm dropping that video because I was, like, getting super quiet and stuff, and I was just getting, like, so, like, inside, I wanted to just erupt and scream on the mic. But I just kind of just felt like, I shouldn't really put that out. There's too much salt in that video. Like, the amount of salt I'm giving right now, it's fine because I'm also enjoying myself playing this game right now. But I have to say, like, that video, I was getting quiet and crap, and then I had to do escort missions for that one, so the video itself was already boring as it was, which I also hate escort missions in an open world game. Why Koei Tecmo thought that was a good idea, I have no damn clue. That's wild to me. Alright, so what do we got over here? So we probably won't do the whole battle. We'll probably just do a little bit of it because I want to at least record one more thing before my day officially starts going, because I'm doing this in the AM. So I want to enjoy my afternoon and start getting ready for the upload for this Monday's video. Okay. But yeah, it was just like a whole thing, dude. I couldn't get this one duo video done because they're like, oh, well, sorry. It's like, these certain people can't be, like, bodyguards together. Like, or you have to be in a specific part of the timeline for that, and you're not in that part. Like, why? Okay. So, sorry to get a cut there. It was, I was noticing the software ended up freezing up and everything, so I had to make sure it got a hard reset there. So hopefully everything's fine now. Hopefully everything's okay. So, I don't know, it just started freezing up near the end there. I think it also probably did in the middle of the recording as well. I'll try to make sure either to cut that out unless it's important, like ranting. But the audio apparently seemed fine. It was literally just the gameplay. If anything, I'll just make this a rant video. I'll just call this a rant video. So I'm keeping a close eye on the software right now. So far, it looks okay. I think I ended up fixing it, so I think it's all good now. Oop, tried to go for something different there. That was, I tried to do my special up in the air there. That's kind of not passable. Yeah, so now I'm really focused on looking at the software. I'm like, just don't do that again. Honestly, I probably should have looked up how far I was into this video, because I don't want this video to be too long. So maybe I'll give it like another 10 minutes or so, and then maybe it'll be around 20 to 30 minute video, which will be fine. Hip, 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 hip. So I was actually kind of thinking, like maybe down the line, also doing possibly maybe some PS2 games. Like I know I'm already doing Evolution of the Warrior, which is technically where I'm getting that. But I'm also probably thinking of also doing like other of the Koei games, and maybe just other games in general. Like I know I'm supposed to be doing my Diversity Weekend stuff, but I think from now on, if anything, I might just use my weekends to take a break and just record, and then just do like the uploading processes like the day of, which isn't a bad thing at all for me, because that's actually a lot more relaxing. So maybe I'll do something like that instead, because the whole daily thing is like, it could be a chore, especially if you're actually trying to like put uploads on Saturday and Sunday. There's like no rest time for me. So I think what I'll do, whenever I just feel like I'm fine to upload a video, I'll do that. Yeah, screw it. Let's take out some bandits. I'm assuming these are bandits. But, so, I don't know. I'm thinking of probably just doing a Monday through Friday kind of schedule for now. And they're just leaving Saturday and Sunday open for me to just do anything else. Because I gotta say, when I'm doing that, I get so much more done with recordings, and then I get so much time to relax. And then I can work on Monday's video, and then upload Monday's video, like, whenever. Because for Monday's video, I've mentioned it before. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to be here yet. Whoa! Okay, I guess we're going there first. I was looking down at a certain part of the map. I'm like, oh, let's go down there. And it's like, nope, you're going up here. Because I know there's two altars. Or whatever the hell those things are. I know they're just called ritual tools. I guess Koei Tecmo was also like, we don't exactly know what those are, so we're just going to call them ritual tools. Also, I don't think I've ever looked at the Phantom Soldiers. I wonder if they're actually, like, are Phantom-like. I'm kind of tempted to just go in there and leave this one around just so I can see. Oh, well. Oh, it is an altar. Okay. Just don't touch it, please. I'm begging you. Don't do that. Okay, so yeah, everything looks okay now. So I'm guessing, I don't know. It was weird. I don't know, maybe I'll put in just a funny edit when it starts messing up on me. Like, oh yeah, I totally noticed that too, don't worry. That was weird though. So what else we got? I mean, I guess technically we're almost done with this. Yeah, we only have 3 missions left, so okay. I guess we'll be fine then. I think the only mission that got cut out was the one with the one where Liu Bei and Liu Bei and his brothers are defending the village. I think I just had to cut in the middle of that one, so that's the only thing you guys missed. Because I was testing it to see if it was working. Oh, that was convenient. It's right here. So yeah, whenever I actually do have diverse content, I think I'll just go back to the way I did it, and you'll just get a double upload kind of thing. And just plan it maybe like a little ahead of time, because diversity stuff is not the biggest thing on this channel. And even though I personally do love doing the diversity stuff, I'm not like, I don't have a huge need for doing it. So whenever it is, you'll probably just get a double upload that day. Alright, game, don't start breaking on me too. If it does, I'll just say, alright, well that's the video, bye. Where's Xiahou Yuan? Xiahou Yuan still with us? Is he still, ah, there he is. I know he's been fighting with us the whole time, but for some reason I've just been so focused on like my software working. Imagine it doing it right in the middle of the recording. That's fantastic. But I guess you would honestly only know, alright game. Even the game's like having enough of this recording. It's like, alright, you're shitting on me too much. I need you to calm down. Oh, I'm sorry. Be better. That's all I can say. So yeah, we gotta go this way actually. We gotta go rescue fat tyrant Dong Zhuo. I guess. If we have to. I always gotta hum to myself or something because there's no music playing in the background. Because for me, I like just putting in my own choices of BGMs and stuff. That's why, for me, gameplay is usually dead-ass quiet. Alright, so... Oh, actually, no, he was it. That was it. I just had to kill Zheng Bao. Oh, I didn't get him. I don't know who that was. I wasn't paying attention to who I killed. I'm guessing it was just some other officer. Man, if you don't stop blocking me, I'm gonna literally destroy you and your children, if you haven't. I don't know why I said children. But I'm gonna destroy them. Brace yourself. He's trying to blow up fire on me. No! Not today with that fire. But I don't know. Me personally, I love this weapon. This weapon's so much fun, dude. I love it. Where's... Oh, Xiahou Yuan's already out there. Oh, down. Oh, wait. That's non-bodyguard Xiahou Yuan, because he was already over here. I was half tempted to call him Xiahou Yuan, because I was listening to... or I was playing Kessen 2 earlier. Because I actually do really like playing that game. And they always say, instead of just being, like, basic and saying Xiahou, they always say Xiahou. They're like, oh, look out, it's Xiahou Yuan. Or Xiahou Ba. I'm surprised of how early they killed off, granted, I know it's a completely different story, technically, because Diao Chan is pretty much, like, the main focus of the game. Like, oh, we gotta get her. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way. I'm dumb. But, that game's interesting. I might do a video on that one. Just for the fuck of it. I'm in the middle of the Xiahou story, because I, you know... PS2, memory cards, lost save data. It's great. It's fantastic. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, you just gotta live with it. Look at this base captain thinking he can live, but you can't. You just can't with me. You can't. You got no chance against me. See? Told you. Thank you, Gonding. And I was also doing the Dynasty Warriors 5 Gonding. That's why the voice sounded a lot more raspier. So all of you newer folk of the Dynasty Warriors franchise. Imagine blaring a freaking motorcycle right next to my house. I remember him saying, "Be engulfed in flame," when he does that swing, but he doesn't do that in this one. He just does a large swing. Who else is still around? I mean, I know there's bow captains and stuff, but what the hell? Oh, I guess there's these guys. I'm about to just probably walk away from the space, though. Yeah, there's no one in front of me. Who cares? I'll let them handle it. Let's go, Xiahou Yuan. So I like how I only got, like, one experience. That was my first experience with siege battles, by the way. That was literally it. I haven't experienced, really any siege battling in this game. I'm hoping, like, maybe if they do Hulao Gate, and let me know if I'm wrong so I don't get my hopes up. I'm hoping that they do, like, a really giant siege battle for, like, Hulao Gate. That'd be pretty awesome. That way I can actually see what it's like instead of just trying to wait every 10 seconds. I do have to say, though, that Hulao Gate has a really nice design to it. It's probably actually my favorite Hulao Gate. I wish there was more siege battling going on, so hopefully that's a thing in the... Thanks to this update. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. I'll probably try it after this video, maybe. But I guess actually there's no point in telling me. Yeah, actually, you know what? No, because I still have to do one more recording. I'm done. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if I get my if I'm getting my hopes up for nothing. For a siege battle at Hulao Gate or even Sishui Gate. I really want to do a siege battle like super badly, but I haven't had a chance to even do one. Oh, there was hail, wasn't there? Oh well, sucks to suck, I guess. Brigand leader, chill. Ah! Stop! I just, for some reason, for me, and I don't know why I'm going back on to pretty much like the ranting part of this video, but for me, I really hope that they just eventually, like, I know that they were I think they were mentioning something involving Samurai Warriors 5. I just plead to God, because Samurai Warriors is my favorite out of the two. So I plead that they are taking their time with it and not gonna, like, make it what Dynasty Warriors 9 was. like at the beginning, and then they just do updates to try to make it better. Which I think people have told me like that's what their plan is. They're taking a lot more time and consideration and testing everything before that happens, which I'm happy about. Because like I said, Samurai Warriors is my favorite. It's what got me into this game, or into this franchise. Because it was my first Warriors game that I ever got. So I'm very glad to hear if it actually is true that they're just taking their time, doing it now, testing everything before it comes out. Because for this game, I'm not going to lie, did fail. This game did fail on a lot of cases, which is why they're updating it so much. I'm hoping where they failed, Samurai Warriors will make up for that. And hopefully we don't get like just a dead-ass game like Warriors Orochi 4. Good almighty, I hated that. I hated how there was no love towards that game. The storyline for that game was just bland. There was nothing really to do after the story aside from just like get the weapons, which I didn't really have a huge passion to do. I got a decent amount of them so far, but I was just like, I can't keep playing this game. It got boring so quick because they just gave up on it. It was literally just a placeholder so they could keep working on this, I feel. Like, people were wanting Warriors Orochi 4 for so long, and they finally got it, and it was just... It wasn't a bad game, don't get me wrong. It just... They didn't give it enough attention for it to be, like a big deal. And then they left out, like, good characters, like, Spirit Asana the characters, for instance. That would have been really cool. Like, I was super pissed when I couldn't play as Sasuke in Warriors Orochi 4. Like, immensely pissed. I was like, Koei, why? Because they have the same combat system as the people from Samurai Warriors 4, so I was like, why wouldn't they be put in? Dynasty Warriors 9, I get. They'd have to do a whole new combat system for them. So that I understood. Zote Sang technically could have made it, because they did do a combat system for him in Warriors All-Stars, which came out before Warriors Orochi 4, mind you. But they kind of dropped the ball on that one as well. So Zote Sang could have made it, and the Spirit Asana the characters could have absolutely made it as well. So I'm a little disappointed with all that. So I'm hoping, you know, sometime in the future they're just... If they ever come up with like a Warriors Orochi 4 Ultimate or something like that, I'm hoping that they bring back a lot of the features that they did with 3 Ultimate, because 3 Ultimate's still my absolute favorite. There's just so much to do in Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. I love that game to death. It's one of my probably top 3 favorite Warriors games, which I'll also make a list of and do a video on. Don't worry. I know I said I would. I'm going to. Alright, so actually that was a little bit longer than I liked, but I was having fun with Xiahou Yuan, so I don't really care that much. But yeah, so I really hope that they end up, like, making the bodyguard system a lot better with how, like, or maybe just making the inviting people to our houses, like, just easier for us. Like, we don't have to go to a specific part of the timeline just to get that specific character. Or just make it so we can get them in general, because if you're the Xiao sisters, or Lu Bu and Lu Lingqi, you can't have the family together for some reason for a bodyguard system, which is stupid. Because I know I could do it with Sun Sheng when I did that live stream for her DLC costume, but for some reason I couldn't with the Xiao sisters, and Lu Lingqi and Lu Bu, like I just said. So I hope they end up fixing all that, or at least updating all that. I feel like that's a fix to me, but maybe to them it's just an update, but maybe just a fix to me. But alright guys, so this will be the end of the video. Regardless of me ranting throughout this entire video, it was still really fun to play as Xiahou Yuan, and also have our good boy Xiahou Yuan here as well. So if you all did enjoy it, and share my sentiments, be sure to hit that like button, comment down below if you have any thoughts about the bodyguard system, about the goods and the bads. Maybe you share some of mine, maybe you have other ones that I didn't mention that you don't like. So yeah, be sure to let me know as well. So we are also trying to hit 500 subs before summer, so if you haven't hit that sub button already and you enjoy the content on this channel, be sure to go hit that sub button. With all that being said, guys, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Farewell.